I guess I've always wanted to invest in property, but I've neither had the time nor really the expertise to do it. And I was actually assisted by a friend, and he actually recommended to come and see you because I just needed a starting point. I didn't know where to start, what market, what kind of property to look at, how much I should be investing, where it should be funded. I just could sense that the market was about to turn and take off. Thought it was the right time in my business, where my business was at the time in terms of having money to invest, and that's why I picked up the phone and called you. From my perspective, coming in not knowing anything, the most important thing for me was having somebody that I was sat opposite that clearly knew about the market, knew about the local area, knew about investment, listened to what I had to say as well. But it gave me a great deal of confidence that I was actually partnering with someone that really knew what they were doing and that would make a wise investment choice for me or assist me in making that investment choice. So that was paramount, and it was a very much a two-way discussion. But you also had a very good, I thought, a very good overview of the overall market and how that cascaded down to the local area coming out from London. And also how you saw the market in the next 15 years, because this is a 15-year investment for me. And then I really needed to understand what kind of properties I could invest in, which you gave me a very good perspective on, the kind of values they would be, how they could be funded, the kind of returns I would get, and you were very clear on those numbers. So that gave me a great deal of confidence in going back and discussing that with my wife, that I had a very clear view on what we could achieve with the money that we had, and the type of property we needed to invest in. Considering I found 3 properties in 3 weeks and offered on all of them, and all of them were great, you know, I couldn't have been happier really. And I guess the other thing that's made a significant difference is I have had complete peace of mind. In fact, I have had no issues. That when I have, they have all been managed by a property agent that's looking after them in the local area. They've dealt with any issues that the tenants have had. But for somebody who's making an investment that wants to have the minimum amount of hassle afterwards, I've been very surprised at how easy it's been. There's an awful lot of new legislation comes out. You can trip up, you can get into serious difficulty if you got it wrong. I've not had any concerns over that. It's been, very painless, I'm glad to say, process. From the very beginning to where I'm sat now with 3 properties all rented, and all have increased significantly in value in the last 8 months, which is why I'm considering making further investments. You've been in regular contact with me, just advising me on where the market's going, you know, where's the opportunity, checking on the finances in my business and whether I got more money to invest. And that's very reassuring because, you know, markets do change and they can change quite quickly. And you advised me at the beginning that some of those properties you may want to get out in 5 years or not 10 years and certainly not 15 years. You may want to invest in a new area and release some of that capital. So, yeah, I'm delighted that you keep in contact. And I guess to summarise, I've run my own business for 20 years. I've made lots of investments, including acquiring other businesses. So you thought I'd be very confident about investing in property. But it's a market I know nothing about. And when you're faced in that position, you should go to somebody who knows what they're talking about. And I'm delighted to say you definitely do. But as importantly, the infrastructure, which you took time to show me when I first came to head office about everything that sits behind Raven's. It's not just the branches that you see in high streets. When you come to head office and see what sits behind it, that you get a sense of confidence, and that's come through. So there has not been a single issue that hasn't been addressed, hasn't been a single area of concern that hasn't been sorted. It was a great decision to come and work with Raven's. You know, I hate to say it, but I can't recommend you highly enough. But yeah, so thanks very much.